Hey everybody, Jake here from Bearded Gear. It feels like forever since I last turned on the camera. We'll see how the audio is in here today. I am in my new house. I didn't buy a house, we're renting a new house, but it is a huge upgrade over the apartment that we've been in for the last 6 years. We're mostly settled in. It has been a crazy couple of weeks, I guess couple of months, really. Just a lot has been happening in life. So not only is this all new, but I've been doing some more work. You'll be seeing some videos on the Cutlery Shop page. I'm doing some video work for Cutlery Shop, so I'll be sharing that from my channel so you guys know where to find it as soon as those start going live. And I've also had a lot happening with Left Concepts. So production has come in. It has shipped as of when I'm filming this, and knives have started landing at people's homes. And in 2 days, I leave for Blade Show, Texas. That'll be our first show as a company. We've got a table 15A, if you're going to the show. And yeah, so it's just been a lot getting everything finished up with Reat on this production run, getting inventory shipped to us. I did a trip up to Idaho, which I'll talk about in another video. I did the trip to Texas to get these all QC'd and shipped, and I'm leaving for Texas again this week. I hadn't been on a plane since like 2014, not because I'm afraid of flying or anything. I just haven't needed to travel anywhere by plane. And then in the last few weeks and also in the next week, I'll have gone on 3 different trips where I've flown. So it's just been a change of pace for me in life, and doing all of that in the midst of a move has just added a lot to it as well. So I'm going to try to get back on the horse, get some more videos coming pretty regularly, but I wanted to do just kind of a quick update showing where I'm at and what's been going on, because content has been spotty to say the least lately. For the longest time on my channel, I was doing at least a video a day. The whole first year of my channel, it was at least 1 per day. And that was a lot. A lot of days it was more than 1 video as well. So I've clearly gotten away from that. I don't know if I'll get back to a point where I'll be at 1 video per day with all of the extra things that are on my plate at this point. Left Concepts is at a point where it's taking a lot of my time and energy and focus, especially now that knives are getting out in the wild. There's people who have questions, and there's shows to plan for, and there's just a lot that's always happening. And luckily I've got Ryan, my partner extraordinaire, and between the two of us, we're managing it just fine. But that takes away from my ability to be super focused on the channel. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of come on and say the channel's not going anywhere. I'm going to continue making knife content. I will also, kind of fun news, I guess I didn't really even plan on sharing this. It hasn't happened yet. It's not going yet. But with this new space, we also have a garage unit. And one wall of that garage unit is destined to become a knife shop. So I have never tried my hand at making knives physically. I have designed knives now, but I'm going to get the equipment and get set up in there so that I can try my hand at making a little bit. And I feel really excited about that. I don't know what exactly the timeline is going to be. I'm hoping realistically by this summer that I'll be making some things. Right now the garage is a little crazy because we're still shuffling boxes around and getting everything situated here. But we're making pretty quick work of it. It's been really interesting timing because of all this traveling I've had to be doing for knife stuff. It's happened like at the same time as the move. And so like literally I got back from Idaho, was home for 1 day, and then we got the keys to this place, and then I painted all the walls in here. It was kind of yellow, so I painted everything white as per my wife's request. And then I had to get everything moved in enough that my wife and daughter could be living here while I went to Texas to handle all of these. And so it was like 3 days of painting, 2 days of moving everything. One of those days I had a U-Haul and a bunch of buddies and we got all the furniture in. And then I was out of town for a few days, and then I've been back for just a couple of days and have been every day just making trips back to the old place and back up the hill here to move everything in. And I've got just a couple more days that we technically have the old place. So I've got a few days left to make sure everything is out, but I leave on Thursday again. So it's just been madness. Anyways, once all that shuffling is done and I get the garage situated, then I can set up a workbench in there and start figuring out exactly what tools I need and want, and I can start moving some metal, which would be really, really cool. So that's something kind of on the horizon that's very exciting, and I plan, of course, to make some content in that process, and kind of show how it goes, setting up a shop and starting to make things in it. So yeah, the Avants turned out sweet. Production came out really, really good. I'm super happy with these. This one, some of you may be wondering, I did just post a reel to Instagram on the Luft page and on mine, explaining why there are some brown ones. We're doing these just as show specials. We added a few to the order in these natural micarta colors. So there's natural micarta with belt satin, as you see here, and then there's a natural micarta one with all PVD everything. And these will only be available at shows. We're doing Blade Show Texas, March 18th and 19th. We're doing California Custom Knife Show, the spring one, in April. I think that's on like the 30th, something like that. I might be wrong on that date, but it's just a one-day show down here in Southern California. And then we're also doing Blade Show Atlanta. We're hoping that we'll have a little bit more inventory trickling in from Riyadh by then. We're trying to arrange for that. If not, then we'll still be there. We just won't have as many knives as we would like to. But we'll be at each of those shows with at least some knives at our table to sell. So that'll be the only chance to buy Avants if you didn't get in on the pre-order. And it'll be the only chance, even if you did pre-order, to get one of these configurations in the natural micarta. These are only available at the shows. And we thought that would be kind of fun. So yeah, it's going to be a lot. We're kind of in show season now, but really, really happy with how these came out. QC went really well. A few people, because micarta has a tendency to expand and contract as it goes through temperatures and different humidities. A few people have had a little bit of tweaks they've needed to do when the knives have gotten to them. If that does happen to you, and I do mean it's a few people, it's not like a ton. If that does happen to you, shoot me a message or shoot us a message on Luft Concepts, and we'll coach you through some little things you can do to tweak it and get the action just right and all that. Plus they do need to break in, but overall people have been really, really happy. We're really, really happy, and it's just been stupid fun to have our first production knife make it out into the wild, and people are experiencing it now. So anyway, I guess that kind of catches you up to where I'm at. I wanted to make sure I did this video before. I've got quite a few knives sitting here I'm going to try to power through, get some videos done on, some that need to go out today, so I'll have to make sure they're done. And yeah, I'm going to try to have some content sprinkling out over the next week or two and get back on the horse and recording things. But it may be a little bit spotty for a little bit longer because I'm still not totally settled in here, and Blade Show Texas is happening, and there's a lot going on, and it's all exciting stuff, but it's just not all happening here on YouTube in front of your eyes. So be patient with me as I figure all that out, and yeah, good things to come. So anyway, thanks for checking it out. I'll see you guys on the next one.